Juanma. Could I ask you, we all know that Pep Guardiola is a coach who has very strong ideas about how the game should be played. What's it like being his assistant, and is he open to ideas, or is he very, very difficult to convince to listen to?
You know, we've been working hand in hand for many years. He has been my player back in the day. So we have a relationship that goes all the way back. And we're all in the same direction. We understand things in the same direction. And Pep is always very open, moment to moment. And he decides he always wants to improve and implement new things. And there's also a very important aspect. To observe the players that you have and the capacity to do that. This is something that helps Pep to grow, depending on the players that he has available, because they're never the same. So that's something that is very sharp, that sense within Pep. He's very intelligent. He grasps not only what he's going to do, but with whom he's going to do it. And that's what makes that on the day-to-day. And if you're always interacting and exchanging ideas, then that common idea becomes more robust.
It's quite an exciting prospect that you say Pep Guardiola is continuing to improve as a coach. Exciting for Manchester City, but quite daunting for the opponent.
Indeed, that's the case. That helps to improve everyone that is around him. We all improve, and we all trying to pitch in for Pep to always be there. Nevertheless, he doesn't need a lot of input because he's constantly building and debating and generating ideas. So yeah.
Hi, Juanma. A couple of things. First, can I just clarify? You are saying that as much as Pep always wants his players to improve, as a coach, he can still improve. He's always looking to improve himself.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. But when he was a player, it was the same.
Yeah, as a player, he hadn't got all the experience he's got now, though, was he? He's still.
Perdón? Yeah, but he already had a true vision, a global vision of everything, yes.
Have you ever come across anybody with such a determination and willingness to learn as Pep? Because you've worked at so many clubs with so many people.
It's very difficult to find someone such as him with such capacity and such willingness. It's continuous willingness because it's year after year. And I don't feel as though he's lacking, huh?
To maintain that hunger, because you've worked with hundreds over the years, you know, all the clubs you've been at.
Yeah, he was already a bit of a coach when he was a player, huh?
And you talk about how well managed this team is. Is it almost a case that this team can play on autopilot if it has to now? It's so well drilled, they know what to do.
It's so well done that we can also contemplate that we cannot mechanize things. We accept that at the end of the day, you have to adapt to circumstances. You cannot mechanize things. I'm not going to speak in euskera. I'm going to speak in English.
This weekend, there'll be 4 managers from Gipuzkoa in the Premier League: Emery, Arteta, Iraola, and yourself. Can you discuss how important it is to you to have those managers, and why the Basque Country has produced so many high-quality Premier League managers, and the early influences you had from the region?
Well, I think this is more happenstance, huh? To tell you the truth, the person who's here as my assistant is also from Gipuzkoa, so that will be a 5th, huh? But that's just a coincidence. It could be from a different region. I don't want to sort of highlight the region. I doubt there's any cause-effect behind that. It's just happenstance. It is what it is. Thank you. Buenas, Juanma.
Hello.
Well, can I ask you about Mateo Kovacic? He's a player that's come in a little bit under the radar. He wasn't a big money signing compared to some others. Have you been surprised how quickly he's settled at City? And can you tell us what his qualities will be going forward this season?
I can't really talk about a player, an isolated player. Nevertheless, I think that we're not going to be surprised that players from the Balkans have difficulty adapting. Croats, Serbians, Montenegro, they adapt rather quickly, Balkan players. And Mateo is a very singular player, which helps him. Also, on the personal side of things, he's very adaptable. So yeah. But that also happened at Real Madrid. He was rather happy, and so I hear from my contacts. And everyone spoke very highly of him. So yeah.
Hi. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pep and you, Dorados. Pep and you together at Dorados.
Torrados. Tu y Pepe estaban...
Yes, yes. My pleasure.